Hi there, my name is Marcus. It is June 5th or 6th. It's the 4th anyway. It's a Monday, and I'm making a video on how to make your gloves comfortable and mark them for sending me to make finger gauntlets. You take athletic tape or masking tape or whatever kind of tape you want to use, and I want you to wrap the fingers so that they are snug but not too tight. And then I want you to mark the knuckles and the edge of the fingertips. Now, you have the option of, and I'm not going to do it for you, of cutting down your glove fingertip, i.e. this one right here. My ring finger there is too long. Too long means that most likely that finger is going to be. So you would take your how do I do this? You take your scissors and you would cut. You take your scissors and you would cut about that much off at an angle all the way around, and then you'd sew it up with thread, and you'd make it so that it's comfortable. I believe that the gloves are what determines the comfort of the gauntlet. If the gloves aren't comfortable, the gauntlets are not going to be comfortable. It doesn't matter how protected they are, they're going to fit terrible and they're going to suck. And so your gloves are very important. The upper knuckleballers, this ridge right here, that ridge right there is what these right here are. These knuckles right here are what those are marked on there. That's not so important. I also believe that the pinky and the forefinger and the thumb need to be a little bit oversized for a little bit of movement in there. Not total, so you want to make them just a little bit bigger than you want them your ring finger and your middle finger. Your ring finger and middle fingers finger plates must be exact, or as close to exact as possible. They can be snug, but they shouldn't be sloppy at all, because what happens is that these two plates right here, those two plates are the ones that determine how much finger splay you're going to have. And so when you take these are sized for somebody else, these are actually spring steel. So when you take a fingers and you see, now those are really big for me, really big. Now henceforth they're going to be really uncomfortable to wear because there's so much space. The plates need to go right over the fingers. So when I take this glove here, and I put this on, I've got extra space. I need to make it so that there is not any extra space between the glove and the finger, if possible. Okay? I glue all my fingertips on. I don't believe in sewing them on. They glue on with red DAP contact cement. They last quite a long time, and you take a little bit of maintenance. But effectively, what your glove is going to look like is it's going to look like this right here. This glove right here has been in use over a year. That's approximately the padding scheme, and I'm actually rebuilding these gloves. And so they're going to fit approximately like this. These are for large compared to my hands. They're going to fit approximately like this with the fingers in each plate, like that ring finger there. I also believe that your fingers should extend a little bit below the glove, and then they get sucked up when they get hit, kind of like that. See, let's see, like that. This finger right here gets sucked up in the plate. So your fingers extend a little bit below the plate until they get hit, and then they recede up into the plate. The knuckles are covered pretty much like that. I don't really think they need to be covered. This large plate right here, covers the knuckle line right there. These are called bear claws. They're single. Oh, am I zoomed? Oh, I'm zoomed like crazy. So this right here covers the knuckle plate just from bumps and bruises. But this here goes about to that point right there. So each fingertip is going to cover almost up to that knuckle. So when you put it on, it's covering like that. You can see there's quite a bit of space in there. That's because when you bend your knuckle actually gets quite deep, and so you need to have a pretty deep fingertip when you're using grounding fingers. But it covers up to that knuckle, so that means that that knuckle like that is still covered. It's underneath the cap, but it's also covered by this plate right here. And so that plate will bridge on this finger. Good. The thumb, I believe in an integrated one thumb plate, looking approximately like this. Alright, that's a 3/4 thumb plate. I also can do what's called a full coverage thumb plate, where the thumb plate will come all the way over the thumb. I took all the pieces off because I'm rebuilding these for somebody. Anyway, the thumb plate comes all the way over the thumb, so therefore, when you get hit, the thumb is totally under a solid plate. Now, it also has a the thumb also has a thumb cap, as you can see. I just put on, right? But this kind of thing is probably mostly for the Battle of the Nations. I don't really believe it's necessary for the SCA, but you can also use it as that. So when you grab your rattan, you can see the coverage is exceptional. This comes over here, this comes over here. You can see how much actual coverage you're going to get on a pair of gauntlets like this. The wrist, effectively the one I'm currently using, a half or a little bit more than a half thing. It floats on articulations, gives you a really great movement back and forth, so it falls off. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing. I also, for the Battle of Nations, have a wrist plate that comes all the way over. That's 3/4 coverage right there. And what that does, that allows you to be able to go like this without having anything impeding on the inside of the wrist. You need to wear van braces, probably come right down to about as far down as my sweatshirt, so that you have complete wrist protection. I also can put a complete cuff all the way around the hand, a simple small cuff. I don't know if I have any around. Let's see, going over here. Yeah, there's an example of a smaller cuff, bell cuff all the way around. And I can also make long bell cuffs a little bit longer. Anyway, that's some stuff on my gauntlets. Thank you. Bye.